Hey, I'm Daryll.
And I'm Greg.
We're on a journey on
the long and winding road
to share with you the glorious gift of
music.
We've had the privilege of making a lot of friends, and now we finally have the chance to sit down and have a conversation about their
long and winding road
and share with us the glorious gift of their
music.
So,
relax and rewind it back.
On that note,
here's On That Note with Daryll
and Greg.
Hey guys, so welcome to another episode of On That Note with Daryll and Greg. We're in a car, so it's on this ride for today.
Yes. Well, we're tired of sitting in studio.
Yeah, man.
And it's a bright and
sunny day,
shiny day. So we thought,
sunshiny day.
Yeah, we might as well go out today.
Yeah, man.
And one of our guests who's gonna be on the show today is a guy from Mizoram, but he's in town. And
yeah, man. This guy was in the scene before we ever knew what the scene was.
Before we were born.
Yeah, man. Before you were born. Yeah, dude.
Yeah. So it's like the thing that's very important about this episode is the fact that we have one of Mizoram's premier guitar players, I think.
Yeah.
And if you know Mizoram and you know the guitar players that come from Mizoram, you'll understand how hard it is to actually be the best guitar player in Mizoram.
Right. There are a lot of them, man.
Yeah, there's so many. And this guy's been revered and respected for so long, and he's part of Boomarang, a band that, got all the accolades back in the day, 2008, 2010.
Yeah, man.
These guys played great Indian rock. They were in RSJ compilations, and then after that he came to Shillong. He was part of a faculty in the Center for Performance Excellence, and on top of that he had Booma Trio, which is a 3-piece, and also now he is part of a project called Sounds from the Hills, which is his project actually.
Yeah.
So Sounds from the Hills is actually a project that does a lot of fusion with folk music from the Northeast, and bringing in a newer vehicle, a more mainstream vehicle.
Yeah.
And this guy has done so much, man. So let's go pick
Without
up.
further ado. We're on our way to go pick up Booma Hangsing.
Yeah.
All the way from Mizoram, via Shillong now, but
Yeah, so let's go, Chal.
Boom. Oh, I see him, man. I see him.
Mr. Booma. Hey. Hi, man.
Hey, man.
Come. What's up?
Alright.
Please, welcome.
I'll park myself here, anyway.
Yes, please.
You can come to the middle, man. One leg on the other side, and
What about this banner?
Yeah, you can keep it anywhere, left, right.
Boom. Hey, man. How's it? Oh, damn, you look like you ran
busy
marathon,
day,
no?
It's always been a busy day for me every day.
Nice. So
busyness, man, with Y.
Busyness, man. So please welcome Mr. Booma Hangsing. He's one of the most revered guitar players. We already did an intro on you, man.
Thanks, man.
So how's it been, man? What are you doing in Shillong?
So actually came back from Goa to Shillong here for a few office work.
Okay.
Right.
And plus day before yesterday, my boss at ICCR, Mr. Singh, he suddenly called me.
Okay.
And then there was some preparations for 75th Independence Day celebration is going on.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, so it will happen for another. It's going to be for 75 weeks. So events are on and off.
That's crazy, man.
Yeah. Here's Booma just dropping big news.
Yeah, big news.
In the first minute of the show.
Off the bat.
Oh, come on.
Off the bat.
Come on.
So boom. So on this show, we've been speaking to a lot of artists from all over the Northeast.
Alright.
And a lot of them have told us about their journey, and obviously we want to hear yours as well, man. So before we speak about anything, about all of the projects that you have going on right now, all the projects you've had in the past, we would just like to understand a bit about your history and your background and where you come from. And so we understand you grew up in Aizawl and all of that. So yeah, man, just tell us about
When did it start for you? When was that spark?
The beginning.
When did it become like a
It
full-fledged?
was inside my dad's van.
Boom.
Hotel California car tape.
Oh, nice.
So when I heard Hotel California, that changed everything, and I started seriously playing guitar from 14.
Right.
And first like actual I was into metal before.
Right.
And yeah, those were during the System of a Down days, Korn days, all of those, and then the first actual like a notable performance I did was in 2006. There was this Northeast beat contest
Right.
happening. I think Snow White from Shillong came also.
Snow White.
Oh,
right.
They came, and some Naga bands from all over the state.
Right.
So that was in 2006. I was 17,
Oh.
and then luckily I was awarded the best guitar player. And then Boomarang were second,
Nice.
and then after that Hornbill 2006, and then it just goes on.
Right.
We met Shomi Gupta of RSJ at
Okay.
Hornbill, and then he told us there is this great Indian rock happening in Delhi.
Oh,
And-
nice.
We were still unaware during that time,
Okay.
and you should send submissions, and then we did, and then the next year, February, we went to
Great Indian
Great
Rock.
Indian Rock,
Nice.
and yeah, and then my journey has been continuing till today,
Non-stop.
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 I think that's where I first heard of you guys as well, of Boomarang, like Great
Oh.
Indian Rock, no? I was still in school, man. I remember. Yeah,
I
dude.
was in school too, bro. I was class 11, 12, something like that.
And then like, yeah, man. Like these guys. I remember you guys had dreads, right? Most of you, like, no?
No, the vocalist.
Oh, the
there.
vocalist, right?
Yeah.
I remember this, like, wow.
Yeah.
These guys, Mizoram, wow, okay.
And then
man.
I used to have my perm.
Right, a fro.
Yeah.
You had like a fro, an
Yeah,
afro. Ah, epic.
So tell us about Boomarang, man. How was it getting that band together? I think you guys would probably be one of the first like Mizo band that ever made it big. Let's say, like to ever play in big festivals at that time, and also to you guys, as you said, you went into competitions and stuff like that.
Yeah.
So tell us about getting Boomarang together and the kind of music you guys play. Obviously, we know that. I remember around that time this term of junk rock kept going on, like Boomarang is this junk rock band. So tell us about that, man.
Yeah, Boomarang, we're just four of us, and we're all very, very different character people. I think that is why we have been sticking around for so long also. Till
Right,
today also,
right.
even though we have not been playing, our last gig was maybe 2 years ago. We have
Okay.
not so active because we're understanding each other. We're all fathers now, so it's a bit difficult,
Right.
like we have day job, and then night time what you want to do is just be with your family.
Right.
And then
right.
having to go out for jam is difficult,
Yeah.
so anyway, actually we weren't the first, the first to actually venture out of the safe zone home is Third Sovereign.
Third Sovereign.
Third Sovereign,
Right,
yeah.
right. Oh, damn.
Metal band,
Yeah,
legendary
yeah.
metal band.
So we were actually following their footsteps,
Okay.
Right.
Third Sovereign, and then Magdalene, the next one, Magdalene, and then we were the third, I think.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, I remember that song. No? Save Me, Magdalene had that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was, I mean, it used to be so famous, back then.
Yeah.
We went to
Right.
Nagaland, and then everyone knew the song already.
Yeah,
Right.
man.
We were surprised, how did they even have it,
Yeah, if you speak about that, then we can actually speak about the Mizoram scene, because like I think back in the day you guys already had. Now that you're saying Third Sovereign and that you're saying Magdalene, I remember there was also Michael Silo.
Yeah, bro.
Big, he was huge, man.
Huge,
He was
dude,
huge
yeah.
star. So like I would like to know from you, man, Boom, like what was the scene in Mizoram like for you guys coming out? Like what was the music scene, the independent scene like?
I mean, there has never been a particular music scene in Mizoram, huh?
Okay.
Except for church music,
Right.
which is happening every day, every week,
Right.
throughout the year. Church music has always been the
That's like foundations, no?
yeah. Absolutely. And for concerts though, since there are no proper musical pubs and nothing, huh?
Right.
So we usually do it ourselves.
Okay.
Yeah. So that is how the scene usually happens. And during December though, since it's a very united small community, huh? And then every locality will have their own Christmas concert, Christmas thing,
Right.
so and so. So December, there are lots of gospel concerts, and just a few non-gospel also is there, huh?
Okay.
But then apparently there have been new music venues like Folkland Park, which is run by Matthew.
Okay.
Very nice. It's a very nice music venue.
All right.
Live stage, and then Heritage Lounge has always been there for the music. They organize events sometimes. I do help out also sometimes over there at
Right.
Heritage. And for live music though, those are mostly it. And then there's this place called CB Farm where you have to book. And then if you want live band playing, you can get your own live band. If you
Okay.
want DJ, you can do your thing.
Okay.
Yeah, so I think those are the three main music venues right now in Aizawl.
Okay.
Alright.
But then that also, you'll have to do everything yourself.
no?
Yeah.
Right.
DIY, huh? Very DIY.
Yeah. So tell us about the progression, man, from there. Like we're just passing now. This is like your old office space.
I miss my old office. Huh?
So let's speak about that. Like your progression from Boomarang, from that band. Like what else did you move to? We know that you came to Shillong. You were teaching in the Center for
Excellence in Western and Indian and Western music.
Right.
So I was the head of the department in the guitar, huh?
Okay.
So this is
This is our office.
Yeah. All right. So tell us about that, man. What was that? How was that all about teaching? I'm pretty sure that would have been like a new thing for you.
Right.
Oh, see, for me, I don't usually teach much, huh? The only thing I ever teach my students is how to teach themselves, huh?
Right.
I mean, it was very nice, and then my favorite of all, and then I'm really glad I met Mapuya LB King, huh?
Okay.
And he enrolled as my amongst the first students.
Okay.
And then he's been playing with me ever since. And then he's like my little brother now. And even though he's much bigger than me, huh? So wide and fat.
Yeah. There's no other way.
Yeah, there's no other way, huh? Like cute fat.
Yeah.
So, and then I mean, and then the main, for me personally, the main thing that I gained is the information of Indian music, huh? I've just been introduced to Indian music from there.
Right.
And I'm in love with it, huh, till today.
Yeah.
And the good thing also about this, I became very, very good friend with Mr. Singh, ICCR.
Okay.
Dr. Munish Singh, huh?
Right.
He's a doctorate in musicology, but then he doesn't want the doctor in his name, huh?
Yeah.
So is that cool, huh? So, and then he introduced me to folk.
Okay.
We were on tour in Bhutan, in me, Sunny, and Lal Chan, huh? Lal was playing the bass, Mapuya,
Okay,
and then
right.
Sunny was doing the drums, and then me on the guitar. We called Booma Trio, and then we did a full jazz,
Right.
Oh,
like a jazz set, huh?
right.
And then at the end of the tour, like it was a 360-degree tour of the whole of Bhutan, huh?
Nice.
Oh, nice.
And then I was also the resource person at this university, Royal Thimphu University, Kedu College, so and so. It was a long tour. And then at the end of the tour, Mr. Singh came and said to me personally, Booma, what you did was very good, huh? All the performance was very good. But whatever you have played, is it your music? Is it yours?
Oh, deep question, man.
Very deep, huh? And then from there, I researched a lot into my own culture, huh?
Right.
First. And that is how the music of Sound from the Hills has also changed, huh?
Right.
We were gonna speak about this. We were very lucky
To catch you guys,
to
man.
catch you guys live. We
Oh,
were in
come on,
Goa
guys. Yeah,
together.
same, man. I'm a
Like-
big fan of Dewdrops, you know that, man.
Yeah.
It's your sticker is also. I think it's going to be forever in my fridge.
Nice.
Yeah, forever.
Because we're
Yeah.
keeping it chill, huh?
Yeah.
So for a lot of guys who are watching this who don't know, Sound from the Hills is Booma's project where he infuses a lot of folk music from the northeast
Traditional folk, yeah, like a lot of.
within a mainstream kind of setting. So
Yeah.
like with rock music, with folk, with pop music kind of. So and we got these guys live and
Oh, man.
crazy set.
Dude, I was flying the entire time, man.
Thanks,
Like,
man. Thanks.
dude.
Thanks.
And your front man, the guy, I
He's
forgot
busy.
his. Yeah,
He's also a busyness man, huh?
Yeah,
with his busyness equipment, huh? See, imagine he was doing the gongs, huh?
Yeah.
Gongs, and then he had to bang the kaboms, huh?
Yeah.
And then he had to blow the reed.
Yeah.
He has
Oh,
to
damn.
sing. He has to perform, dance, huh? Oh,
Yeah.
Damn,
the
man.
most busy
Busyness.
vocalist ever.
But he carried that set really well.
Yeah, man.
Yeah,
man.
Oh, it's awesome.
Yeah.
Very creative person and a very nice.
So
Very
tell-
nice.
Tell us more about Sound from the Hills, man. How did you get that together?
So we were just at the start, the acoustic guitar player, Rotanga, and a keyboardist, he approached me for an electronic dance music project. Huh?
Right.
Okay.
So we did an electronic stuff, but then unfortunately, no, it's fortunately also, I have to come down to Shillong. Huh?
Okay.
And then I told him, let me just sign this contract for 3 months and then I'll come back and then we'll finish this EDM stuff. Huh?
Right.
And then I ended up, how many years? 4
Staying
years. I think I'm going to stay eventually again. I'll come back October something. So, and it didn't actually work out. Huh? And so I just called them to come here, huh? 2 of them, and then you invite a vocalist quickly, huh? And then Frederick came on board, and then that was how I was introduced to Frederick. And then we quickly did 2 songs, which is called Stay. Version 1 and version 2 is there. It's on YouTube also. It's not that famous. So those are our 2 electronic, acoustic electro project. And then later on, the first folk fusion performance like in this set, huh? I think we did was at Cherry Blossom International Festival.
Oh yeah,
Yeah, that was the first folk fusion performance.
Yeah.
So literally, like, I just called the guys down, huh? And then we just jammed in Shillong for 2 weeks, I think, or 1 week. And then we were just jamming in our institute's jam room.
Okay.
And then that was how we the song actually started out.
Right.
This project. The first song that we did is called Liendo with the Una. Okay, so let me talk about my next concept. Huh?
All right.
Nice. Let's do it.
It's still in my head. And then I've been also taking musical directions from mostly from Mr. Singh and Puvane Itlunga. He's from Mizoram, like a very very talented writer.
Okay.
And I think he'll be like a musocologist, huh?
Musocologist.
Yeah. Let me keep it that way.
Nice,
Let me
nice.
keep it that way.
Term coin.
Yeah. I think he'll be very happy also. So So the next concept is going to be the most violent lullaby in the world.
Epic.
Violent
that
lullaby.
Violent.
that already sounds like super epic, man.
So in the olden days, during the headhunter days, the men, they would go on raids,
Right.
It's not a war. It's not usually a war. A raiding. They love to raid people,
Yeah.
and then take their heads. So the mother was singing to her baby. All the men were out of. They're going to raid,
Right.
He's singing to the baby and putting her to sleep. Her to sleep. Kanote yo muoi oe ipa hian lu lo hon lo ho tau se lu lo la se muoi oi, meaning, oh my baby, oh my sweet baby, sleep my baby, I hope that your father comes home with a lot of heads.
Right.
So it's sleep my baby, your father will bring home heads. So it's very raw,
Yeah.
raw, tribal.
Yeah, man.
So that is, and then it's not just going to finish in just the Mizo. So I'm here in Shillong also,
Right.
just trying to research on how the lullabies were done,
Okay.
So I have to I'll be staying for some more days.
Right.
So
Are they? So you're saying there are headhunters in the Mizo?
we were headhunters before.
Oh, was it? Like before the
so-
Nagas also, you would say?
I cannot say before the Nagas, but then I think we were like mostly in the same stage,
Right.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, that's interesting, man. I think this is the first time I'm hearing about Mizo
Mizo's being
headhunters.
headhunter.
Oh,
Because it's always been this
Naga, no?
thing.
okay,
Yeah,
okay.
yeah, man.
No, we were pure headhunters.
So this project, is it gonna be for part of Songs from the Hills or?
Yeah, Sun from the Hills.
Sounds
Exactly,
good.
Sun from the Hills.
All right, nice. So you already have stuff to look out.
Damn, man.
Yeah, and then we'll add some Chanda Mama. I'm trying to add some Twinkle Little Star. I don't know how it's going to fuse, but then maybe that's for another song. But then let me see. Have too much in one stuff is also.
Alright, ladies and gentlemen, we have come to the performance bit in this
Yeah.
car.
Yeah,
but
some
not.
interesting conversations with Booma.
Yeah, man, it went from music to like chopping
proper-
someone's head off
Yeah,
back in the day.
we're in the right direction.
Yeah. So, anyways, we are gonna hear a song by Mr. Booma right now. The
Yes.
song is called "When the Earth Meets the Sky." Ladies and gentlemen, Booma Hangsing. and welcome back,
Yes.
ladies and gentlemen. That was Booma Hangsing
Yes.
with When the Earth Meets the Sky.
Hey, that's from your solo album.
Solo
right,
album.
You're saying?
Yeah, solo album.
Yeah. Nice,
So,
man.
tell us a little bit about the song, man. Like just a little snippet.
I just tried to make it as hard as possible, the chords. So it's very difficult, the chords. It's a very difficult chords.
Okay.
So I haven't actually... I don't know the name of the notes also, the keys also. I haven't figured it out. So
Right.
it just came.
What was the inspiration for the song, man?
There's no really anything like specific about it, huh?
Right.
But I was lonely.
Okay.
Yeah, I was lonely. And then the 2 a.m., 3 a.m. part of the brain worked.
Right.
And then it just came. Quickly recorded in my phone and before I
Forgot, no?
forgot it, and then
I think I've seen one. I don't know about this one page. Kevin Hangsing. Is it?
yeah, Kevin Hangsing is my cousin, my
Did
first
he
cousin.
put up a video of When the Earth Meets the Sky? You have like,
I think he did, no?
right? Was it like?
Yeah, I think
instrumental?
no. He actually shot the video for me.
Oh,
Okay.
Oh, I remember now. I remember.
Yeah,
huh?
you were wearing beanie and like.
Back then, I was having I was in accident, huh?
Okay.
And when we shot the video, I was in crutches.
Dang.
Yeah, so there was a show also I did in crutches, and
Wow.
then yeah, I had just have to sit, and then he shot the entire thing for me, just 2-3 times, and then done.
Wow. You
Damn,
played a
man.
show in crutches.
Yeah,
It's like
Dude,
some
tell
Dave,
us about
some Dave
that,
Grohl.
man.
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
Tell
In
us about
Nizol?
playing a show in crutches.
yeah, it was called Chapchar Night. Huh? I have some pictures also.
Nice.
Yeah, and then it's like Dave Grohl, huh?
Yeah.
I did it.
Literally.
I have to play, huh? Otherwise, I can. I mean, my whole part of the body was okay.
It was just
Yeah, my
your-
head was still in bandages,
Right.
so I have to wear a cap, so
Right.
unseen. And my leg, though, I can't hide that part. So,
True.
Yeah. So I was just keeping this stool, huh? On
Okay.
a stool, and then I played. Done.
Very nice.
And then I think the speech that I said that night, what Mapuya came and said, "Oh, dude, you're so good in English, huh?" I forgot, huh? But what did I say? Wait, let me just try to. Let us pretend that we are a forest which has been burned down, but the roots have been. I mean, wait, let us pretend we are a forest which has been burned down, but new roots have sprouted from the ashes.
Oh.
So that was what I said.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, you were on that similar philosophical thing in Goa as well. I remember, like, I was your music already was taking me places, and then like this God voice comes out.
Yeah. Oh, that's
Like,
that.
yeah.
Blessing.
Yeah,
blessing.
Yeah.
I've
I was like,
suddenly become a stage priest, huh?
And I was like, oh man, this guy leading me on like a journey.
The
Obi-Wan
Archbishop
and
of
stuff.
Goa.
Yeah.
Let you be blessed, huh? You and your family, friends, to live as old as the sun and the moon.
Oof.
Oh.
Are those all yours or
No.
were those
Actually,
taken
that's from a very long Mizo stuff, huh?
Okay.
Yeah. So it's in the. If you check out the video, it's there, huh?
Okay.
That part, huh? Like what I've just said also.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay.
But then what I've said earlier is not there, huh? New roots
The
have
new
sprouted
roots.
from the ashes.
That one was like
that one was yours.
the original philosophy and wisdom.
All right. Well, I guess this is like the perfect time to go into a section where we do with every artist. It's a rapid fire section. Obviously, everyone has to do one, and so yeah, man. So let's do this. It's a rapid fire section. So you have like 5 seconds to answer. We have a bunch of questions for you.
Okay.
It's gonna be totally impromptu.
5 seconds, huh?
Yeah.
5 seconds.
I have to be a rapper. Huh? Let me
It
just.
has to be rapid.
I'm Slim Shady. Yes, I'm the real Shady.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
So first question, man. What's the best show that you've been a part of?
Goa.
Oh. Recent.
Recently, Goa.
Yeah?
Yeah, go on.
Okay, cool.
Cafe Drip More Gym.
Oof.
Nice. Shout out to Ronnie.
Shout out, Ronnie.
Yeah. Alright, second question. What was the first concert that you ever attended?
My mom's.
Oh yeah?
Oh.
Yeah.
She's a musician as well?
Bedroom concert. She's a
Oh.
musician. She's a singer.
Right.
Okay.
Yeah, she's
Epic.
she released her. Okay, I'll talk this later.
Yeah.
Huh? This is 5 seconds, so you carry on.
No,
go
go
on.
for it.
Oh,
Go for
okay.
it.
So my mom is a singer, huh? Mizo sing gospel,
Right.
August gospel, and then she was the first one to actually go to Burma and record.
Oh, nice.
Back then there was no proper music studios, huh?
Right.
So she went to Burma, record her album, and then this was in 1987, 6.
Wow.
It was during the army regime, huh? And then on their way back, all the currency was stopped. Huh?
Oh.
Like how Modi,
Right.
Yeah, Modi. What was that called?
Demonetization.
Yeah. Just like that. And then, it's a whole story. How they stepped in the forest for 3 days, and then hide from the army to come back to Mizoram.
Oh.
And then the album was a success.
Okay.
It was very success. With pure you check it out on YouTube, huh? It's Siluri.
Siluri.
Yeah,
Alright.
Siluri. Yeah.
Everyone should go check that out.
Yes.
Very, very classic.
So would you say you got like your genes from your mother?
And my father.
Oh, your father
Okay.
was
And
Wow.
my grandfather.
Wow.
Oh.
It's like lines, generations,
Yeah,
no?
my-
This-
Yeah.
My dad's a drummer and a sound engineer.
Oh.
He's a good friend with Rudy Walang.
Right.
Okay.
Yes.
Wait, your dad's Momo.
Makuka.
Okay.
Yeah, he's a drummer.
Alright.
And he does events also. So he called Soulmate to have their first ever performance, I think, in Mizoram.
Mizoram.
Oh,
Oh,
nice.
Smokey came, he called Smokey.
Oh, that was the time.
Yeah,
Okay.
those, Petra.
Right.
Who else? So many, man. Sean Lane, Aphrodisiac.
Oh.
Uh,
Yeah.
These
all
names
those.
are bringing back like childhood.
Yeah.
Yeah, all
These
those.
are like all 2006, 2007 time. Yeah.
Those.
Alright.
Aurora Jane.
Aurora
Oh,
Jane.
yeah.
Aurora Jane.
That was what was that? The Roots.
Roots,
Roots,
yeah.
yeah.
Aurora Jane. I think Aurora Jane actually was bought by Keith, but my dad did the event in
Right.
Aizawl.
In Aizawl.
Okay.
Right.
Oh, they were nice people, yeah.
Yeah. man.
Aurora Jane, such wonderful,
Yeah. Australian
beautiful
artist.
people,
Yeah.
Yeah. Cool, man. Alright, let's move.
Yeah, let's move on.
Third
Alright.
question.
Yeah.
Who's your favorite Northeast artist?
Oh. 5 seconds, huh?
Oh. He's counting. Multitasking
This question is costing time. And an answer also, it's costing an answer, huh? So, my favorite artist. Sound from the Hills.
one. Boom. Boom. See? Man.
That requires a level of confidence.
Yeah.
And a level of
Yeah.
a level of happiness in what you're doing. Also.
I think, I mean, the truth is the truth, huh? I think.
Right.
So it just came out.
Right.
Alright, next question. What is your favorite song to play live?
Jimi Hendrix, Voodoo Child.
Oh yes.
Alright.
There's a video of Boomarang playing Voodoo Child. Like I don't know when was that on YouTube. It was like
Zero.
Yeah.
Zero Music Festival.
Yeah, very nice performance you guys did, man.
Alright, last question, Booma. Are you ready?
Yeah.
Alright. If you weren't focused on music as a career, because you do a lot of things besides just playing, but it's all involving music.
Yes.
So if it wasn't music, what would you be doing with your life?
I'll play Counter-Strike
Hey, nice.
and Warcraft.
Twitch TV. Ladies and gentlemen, stream.
1.6. Counter-Strike 1.6.
Oh, 1.6.
And Dota 1. But then surely I would have, if I was into, I would have moved on to the higher
CS:GO.
versions. Yeah.
Right.
So I think I always want to be a gamer.
Right.
Okay.
You were just born in the wrong generation, no?
Yeah, man.
If it was now, definitely, bro.
Yeah.
All right, there you have it. Rapid fire with Mr. Booma.
Thank you.
Yes.
That
for
was
having-
rapid.
All right. So, yeah, man. So from here, we're about to wrap up the show, but before we do, we have one more question to ask you. This is part of a segment we call Record of the Week, and on this part of the show, you just have to tell us that one album. You know, everyone has that one album they go back to, that one album that made their music career, made you want to become a musician. So what is that one album for you, man, that does it for you?
Rage Against the Machine.
Oh, nice. Which album?
All of their albums.
All of their albums. Yeah, well, you heard it. Yeah, Rage Against the Machine.
More power.
We can't say go and check out Rage Against the Machine if you haven't, because if you haven't, man,
then sad. I feel sad.
I don't know. You haven't been watching the news to make you feel angry, or you just haven't been living in the same world. But
I read once that Boomarang started as a Rage Against the Machine cover band, was it?
Not really, not
really.
necessarily, huh?
but
Okay.
you guys would cover Rage.
Every-
You'd play Rage,
every time,
right?
every time. Killing in the Name.
What's your favorite Rage song?
Okay, that is also costing than time. I think I like Take the Power Back.
Take the Power Back.
Yeah.
Epic.
So let us take our powers back.
Take the
Yeah.
power back, yeah. Call
All
Mr.
right.
Munish, be like, hey bro, I want the
I
power
want a
back.
power back.
Alright, man.
Yeah,
well,
like I mean, for I like it's a what we have in the notice, huh? The music that we have, it's a gold mine.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We just have to dig, huh?
Yeah.
yeah.
So
right.
let's do that together, huh? Let's
Right.
dig our music.
Yeah, man.
Yes, sir.
What's the scene happening now in Mizoram? Like, is that happening? Is artists sprouting out, coming out?
There are lots of very good, talented artists coming up, huh? But then there's still a curfew at night, so
Oh,
Okay.
yeah, so. But then it will
That's-
happen. Eventually, it will happen. It will come up. It will come up again.
Right. Okay, well,
there you have it, ladies and gentlemen.
yeah, that's been a really nice ride, a nice conversation with Booma. But first of all, bro, before we let you go, tell us about any future plans you have, what's in store, what should everyone be expecting from you, from Sounds from the Hills, from Booma Trio, from Boomarang. Yeah.
For Boomarang, this year I am very keen on finishing up a song called Aizol, huh? Which is
Oh,
a
epic.
song about Aizol. Just like Soulmate Dev Shillong,
Yeah.
so like Aizol. And Sound from the Hills, which I've just said, the most violent
The
lullaby.
violent lullaby, right.
And those, I'm just focused on those
Two at the moment.
Yeah.
Alright.
It's like one thing at a time, but then for me it's always two things at a time.
Right?
And then it'll stretch to 3, to
and
4, to 5.
then the next thing you know,
Busyness,
album.
man, huh?
Busyness. But it's good because it works out organically like that, right?
Yeah.
One makes you want to create another, and that onto another,
Exactly.
another, which is
Right.
very good, which is how music should be, because it's an organic thing,
Likewise.
right? Well,
Okay, man.
ladies and gentlemen, there you
Yes.
have it. Check
Yeah.
out, but I sincerely ask all you guys, like, go check out Sounds of the Hills, bro.
Yes,
If you
yes,
can,
yes.
watch them live, bro.
Yes.
Even better,
Even
honestly.
better.
Thank you.
So on that note, this
This
was
was
on
On
that note, and on this ride with Daryll and Greg and Booma
Booma
Hangsing.
Hangsing. Yes. Thank you. See you guys.
Peace. Peace.